Ladies and gentlemen, cats, kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to the Morning Daily Thingy. I hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are okay here. Sight. Sight. I did a little more grinding after work tonight. Well, last night. It's still tonight to me because I haven't been to bed yet. That's the rules. That's the way that works. I don't know if you're aware of it, but that's the way it works. It's not the next day until you've gone to sleep. So technically, if you could like stay up forever, you know, it'd still be the same day. That's the way that works. But yes, I did a little more last night. I now have all my guns, all the guns, up to 40 at least once. So I got all that mastery going. By God. And I got Raven up to 51. I think it's 51 cats now. And I got another Emperor's Lance that I dismantled. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I went pretty. I did a trial earlier just to see if. Oh shit! We need to discuss. We shall discuss. We need to discuss. Onslaught unavailable at the moment. The stupidest of reasons. Somebody found a loophole, a exploit, if you will. I don't even think it's really an exploit. I mean, that's the way you designed the game that way. You knew it was that way, so why did you leave it? But apparently, okay, in Onslaught, the way it was from the beginning, from people are saying from the first inception of Onslaught, you could do this thing where essentially the mobs will continuously spawn forever until you kill the boss. So if you just avoid the boss, I saw a video where it was getting up to like 25,000 um, mobs, that people were taking out, just by avoiding actually taking down the boss. And apparently that's the way it's been as long as Onslaught's been around. So people were using that to farm transcendent weapons, since you can collect them sometimes in drops. And I guess Nexon didn't like that people could get the transcendent weapons without having to pay them money. No, no, no. Good morning, sir. Serp says, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. It's just so dumb. It's just really. I mean, it's not like the drop rate is going to increase by doing that. I mean, you could kill 25,000 enemies with such a low drop rate of the fucking transcendent weapons and maybe get a handful. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not easy to come by as it is. So, just Jesus Christ, just leave it the fuck alone. Because the people that are going to buy your boosters already have. Those people have already done it. Everybody else is not going to buy them. You know what I'm saying? We're not. I'm not going to buy them. I'm just gonna. I'm just not. I'm not even gonna really pursue the. I'm gonna farm for them a little bit. I'm gonna keep mindful that hey, I'll go run this one a few times and see if I can get a weapon. But that's gonna be the extent of it. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I have to have everyone right now, and I have to have everyone at level 400, and I have to. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. I'll get them as I get them. I'm not paying you money to upgrade something like that. I'm not, I mean, if it's for a character that I really fucking want, I've done that a couple of times. That's fine. But I'm not going to pay to win to be like, "Oh, I need this gun." It's so dumb. Serp says it's boring and kills your frame rate, and I got maybe 4 in total. 3 or 4 run. I can't see that last word because there's a stupid heart in the way. It's just so dumb. And and they're in a rock and a hard place. I saw somebody make the argument of what do they do? Do they punish these people for the last 2 I needed was Sparky and the ATR prototype. I have them now. Oh hell yeah. Do they punish these people for essentially doing nothing wrong? I mean, there's essentially nothing wrong with that. It's not an exploit. It's not like they fucking, you know, it's not a punishable offense to figure out a way to farm something more efficiently within the game that you should already know that's there. You know what I'm saying? They should have already known that existed. And when they decided we're going to do this with these ancestor modules and try to get people to buy our shit, they should have been like, okay, and we have to lock down this onslaught thing that people have been using to level up. You know what I'm saying? That's on them. The only people responsible are them. Because if it's existed since they began Onslaught, then they knew it was there. So don't get pissed off that people were suddenly like, oh, hey, we can also use this for this. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're supposed to farm for those into eternity. You're not supposed to get them like that. Hang on, let's fix it. And then people were also saying like they'll immediately fucking lock shit down to fix that. But apparently there's some kind of bug with Raven that people are experiencing that they're just like being like whatever. And fuck that. They still ain't fucking giving us back the Eugen mission for God's sake. Are they going to? I don't know. I just think it's dumb. I certainly don't believe that any of those people should be punished for that by any means. I don't even see that as an exploit. Excuse me. Yeah, that's the same thing with me, dude. Serp says that Eugen mission thing is BS. I didn't even know until you couldn't do it. Me either. I didn't have him at the time, so I couldn't really have done it. You know what I'm saying? And when I did get him and I went to do it, I was like, I started asking, because I couldn't find it anywhere. And I think it was Rick. I'm pretty sure it was Rick. That I was like, hey, did they, what, how do I do this? Is there some prerequisite or something? And he was like, no, it's not available anymore. It was too gory. And I was like, what? What do you mean? He was like, yeah, they took it out because it was too gory. Apparently Eugen gets his entire chest like blown out or something like that. Serp says, I meant you couldn't do it. I've already done it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Until I couldn't do it. I get it. Yeah, that's so fucking dumb. Serp said, yeah, but it's not that bad. Then what? I mean, is the Jeremy death scene still in the game? Because that's pretty goddamn graphic. Jesus Christ. Exactly. Serp says it's a damn mature rated game for fuck's sake. Exactly. Exactly. No one under 18 should be playing this game. Just bottom line. Nobody under 18 should be playing this game. It should be, you know, uh lewd and brutal and bloody. And if it's not your thing, move on to something else. Go play Warframe. Almost got the thumbnail going here. It's almost ready. It's another Raven thumbnail, obviously. Probably expect a few of those. Jeez, probably. If you'll notice, there are certain. Good morning, Jedi. How's it going, man? He says, played trials all day and I get one gun. That's the same for me. I went through trials a couple of times and all I got was one, which was a low Emperor's whatever the fuck that is. Emperor's Guard Lance that I ended up dismantling. Here the three of us are again. What'd you call us the other day, Jedi? Did you call us the Trinity? Me, you, and Sir. Did you call? I think I remember you calling us the Trinity. Jedi says, yeah. Man, I figured out with the trials, you gotta pay attention to those fucking cards. You that it's all in those cards. Cause I went through it one time, and I the only reason that I stopped was because I hit fucking abort instead of continue for some stupid fucking reason. But I was paying very close attention to those cards, and I was just racking up the goddamn fucking damage. That's what was hurting me the other night when I played, or yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Me, Serp, when we were doing it, is I kept picking those ones that were capping my critical damage at 100%, because I would read the top number, it would be almost 500, and then I would realize, wait, if it's capping my critical, shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck. I was very mindful this time. Okay. Thumbnails up. Thumbnails up. All good. I got the chat going over here on my phone, which I need to. Hold on. Shit. I need to plug this bitch in. There's no way it's going to last 3 hours on 30% charge. Well, I just leaned right into the fan. But yeah, I think that's ridiculous. Because immediately I saw the video for some dude who was talking about the exploit, quote unquote exploit, and I was like, oh shit. So immediately I logged in to try to do it, and then also immediately I looked over at World Chat and I saw somebody say, "Hey, is Onslaught down?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, Onslaught's down. People been cheating." But they're not cheating though. That's not really cheating. It's a spawn camp, nothing more. Yeah, it's so dumb. There are so many more, but of course, all the more important things that they have to worry about don't cost them money. Do. What is this? Name card. According to devs, it is cheating. It's new nameplate is nice. Yeah, it does look nice. Serp says. Yeah, man, the devs say it's cheating. The devs say it's cheating, like I said, because it costs some money. If it was cheating, they wouldn't have left it in since they brought in Onslaught. You know what I'm saying? If it was cheating, then they knew that they didn't put a cap on how many mobs could appear until you beat the boss. Every other mission you go through, there's a limit to how many mobs will appear until you beat the boss. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Sigma Sector and you can farm when you have to pick up their biometrics, and they'll keep coming out and keep coming out, even though you know there's enough there to collect, and then eventually it stops. So they knew that they didn't do that with Onslaught. When they designed it, they realized when they wrote the fucking code, they knew that they weren't putting a cap on it. But suddenly they came up with this idea for these new weapons that only come in random rare drops, and they forgot that they had that left in Onslaught. And now they want to say people did something wrong for something that they knowingly put into the game. They intended that to be there, or they could have capped it like everything else. Yeah, yeah. Jedi says since it's in the report system. Jedi says they dumb. Serp says, so if you were legit playing and ended up in the back of the map and it just happens to be this is more this is more enemies than I should have. I guess I should log off. No. Any normal person is gonna be like, let's see how many I can get. But again, they knew they didn't put a cap on how many enemies were gonna appear. And it bit them in the ass, and now they're wanting to be like, you guys, you did a bad thing. What? Why? If it was a bad thing, why wasn't it a bad thing 3 months ago when you came out with this goddamn bullshit? So they can take it away, they can turn it off, they can do whatever. That's fine, but I think people should be really pissed off if they try to punish people for that. What? Serp says, right. And then Serp says, how'd you fancy doing all the dailies with Kyle or Keelan today? I don't fancy that at all. That sounds like a horrible idea. And Jedi says, invite. Yeah, I can invite you. Let me check this out here real quick. That is nice. But I don't know. That one, that just hurt my heart. So I kind of feel like I have to keep this one. And it kind of goes with my new tagline too. Yeah, we're gonna stay with it. It's pretty, but let me see what the challenge is today. Toxic, blah 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 blah. Okay. Stuff. I got 194 of these. Not even close enough to do anything with. Same thing with these. Not even close enough to do anything with. Serp says, gotta get those kills with them. One of you go Kyle, one of you go Keelan. No. No. My God. Oh my God. Serp says, I'm making a bacon sandwich, but I'll join after. I'm Kyle. Holy Christ. Why would we do that to ourselves? Serp says, I'm enduring this. Jedi says, no, TFD, then you eat.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Yeah, my supply of those has dwindled dramatically. But let's see, what was I right? Was it 51 that I have of?
Oh. Do as I say, if you want to live.
Where'd she go? Where are you at? Where are you at? There she is. Why the fuck are you way the fuck down here? What the shit?
Afraid of the dark?
51. 9 more cats. Oh my god, there's somebody who has done something really different with their with their raven. My god, that is bright. Good Lord in heaven. You may have the order set to default. Can you wait, you can change? You can do? Huh?
Wanna feel a chill?
Oh. That's not good.
Wanna feel a chill?
Yeah. Level? No.
Wanna feel a chill?
Well, I don't like it. I don't like any of those. Which one is?
Wanna feel a chill?
Is that this one? No.
Wanna feel a chill?
Ah, yes it is. Okay. Okay.
Wanna feel a chill?
Yes. Yes. That's much better. That's much better. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That makes me much happier. Yeah. Kinda. Except for this one. She's an intruder. She's the only one. What? Oh, shit. Yes. Jedi says, once Human dropped on PS5 yesterday, you guys play that. I saw that you had done a video of it or a stream of it. I've seen people play it like in the beta version and shit like that, and when it first released on a PC, but it that's the weird one with like a bus with like legs and you like have a butterfly that you carry around or something like that. Am I right? Yeah, yeah. Jedi says, yeah, it's weird as fuck. Everything gets infected. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Serp said, yeah, I saw the beta stuff too. I mean, I'm not against playing it. It's not something that I would, jump at playing. But you know, if somebody requested it, I guess I'd have to put it on the list. Jedi said, same. I had zero interest, and a YouTuber told me to try it, and now I love it. Well, that's the way. That's the way it happens sometimes. Okay. All right. I guess let's do Sigma. We'll run and do Sigma. I need to switch to Raven to continue leveling her up as much as possible. Can't believe I have all my guns done. So I was able to move them so I don't have the purples and the blues over here anymore. Oh, really? It has those? Jedi said, I see some skins I like, the TFD kind of skins. Yeah, that was one of the things that I didn't like about it, and all the people that I saw play it, is the characters were just they just weren't, they were just blah. Serp said I've hearted on mine just to be safe. I put them all in storage, all my purples and my blues. Jedi says it's like a cheap TFD. Okay. Serp said I've got one 400 quality. Oh, these. I didn't realize. That's a good idea. I just thought I thought they were, to be honest. Okay. I'm glad you mentioned that. I probably would have ended up fucking doing something stupid. And then punched a hole in my TV. I could see things very, very easily going that way. Oh shit. We're going to Axion, I guess. Yeah, we'll stay. Yeah, we'll stay as her. I'm gonna go private. But gameplay is nice. Sparky is my highest with 331.
Formation
Never
signal
mind.
in the skies nearby.
Spirit Blossom is 360. Whoa. All right. Lovely day in Axion. Where's the... Okay, here's the thing.
Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out. Spotted. Requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Assault ship spotted over the operation zone.
I guess they'll be closing this mission down soon, because technically, as long as you don't pick up all those biometrics, you could just keep going and going and going with this one too. We might have actually broken the rules there because, you know, we got up to like 1,500. Oh no.
Not a chance.
Okay. Nothing good.
That really hurts. Sure you can handle it. Time for shadows. Soon you. Shadows will bloom. Time for shadows.
You got the you have the back alley? Is that the module you're using, Jedi? Oh, you're going without any. Oh shit. Well, there he goes. Man, I was doing a when I was grinding the other day, doing the Bastions of Mortality. Can't tell you how many times it ended up being 4 ravens. All 4 of us were ravens. Yet I said that's the never die build. The default build. Ooh, damn. 778 million. Serp says, providing you're using her 3 regularly, she's very difficult to kill. Hmm. $450 million. Are you done eating, sir? Yeah, goddamn, that gun does a shitload of damage. Chad, I said I need that trans shotgun for more damage. Yeah, it's crazy. No, but you can invite. Okay. Hold on. For some reason, when you come out of Wall Crasher, even if you've got it set to private, you end up in public. Chad says they wouldn't give it to me for nothing, and I played nearly all day yesterday. Let me try it again. Ooh, got a new one. Hmm. Hmm. Might have to check that one out. Do I have a better one of these yet? Oh, that one does look a little better. Shit, I said, haha, bro, going for a morning run. What? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think that one's just better. I think it's just better. Aha! I see. His skin. Huh. Okay. Now we can do the dailies. Hold on. Let me attach something real quick. Let's see if I got any buffs. I got that one. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, here we go. I really just want to do the Sigmas, but after we do these two, if you guys want to switch to Trials or uh, Carol Ship, either one, I'm fine with that. If y'all want to do some transcendent weapon farming.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over. Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
On my way. Hold on. Where's the door? Shit.
I didn't want to meet you like this.
Sorry, I'm trying to collect shit.
Mission complete. Transport inbound. See you soon.
Well, I got another Emperor's Guard Lance. 292 this one is. It likes giving me the Emperor's Guard Lances. It's like, hey, you want another one of these? 1.7 billion. Mine was probably not that high because I kept getting tied up trying to pick shit up. No, 487,000 or 87 million. You're lucky you get, says Jedi. True, I guess. All right, let's do the next one. And then I feel like doing some trials. I think the three of us together could fuck up some trials. Seems how me and Serp did a pretty damn good. And I don't, what, did we run out of time? Is that why we eventually, why we failed?
Proceed with caution. Large-scale voltage transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Serp says, I think so. Yeah, that must have been what it was, because I don't think either one of us died, did we? I don't remember either one of us dying even once. I mean, I think I got knocked down a couple times, but I don't think I died. Okay, yeah. Jedi says, yeah, you ran out of time. I was watching.
Deploying arcade. I am the original.
Inbound. See you soon.
$700 million. And no good stuff. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Time for shadows.
Nothing again, says Jedi. Yeah. Me neither that time. Alright. I feel like doing... Let's go do some trials. Let's go do some trials. Oh shit, my phone came unplugged. Hold on. There. There. Okay. If we're doing trials, I'm going to switch to her. We're going to switch this out for it's you, right? Yes. Go. Hmm.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Like I was hurting for those energy activators. I got so damn many of those. That's the kind of thing, like energy activators, because I got like 48 of those. I got like 48. I don't even think I have enough weapons or descendants to take up all those. I should be able to trade them in for something. Ah, okay. I see. Jedi said, wanted to see if I could take all her damage, but 7 shots got me. You ready for trials, Jedi? Yeah, okay. All right. Here we go.
Welcome, Descendant.
Jedi says, I soloed that shit. All right. Let's give them hell.
The trial becomes harder with each repetition. Please, be careful.
So far, so good. consume you.
Contribution will allow me to research new technology. The trial becomes harder with each repetition. Please, be careful.
You have terrible manners.
This was the outcome I hoped for. Let's raise the difficulty a little this time.
So far, so good.
How long have I been fucking muted? Damn it.
It is a remnant of Amon's. Will you deal with it? The choice is yours.
Oh, shit. Holy shit. God damn.
Make good use of the data you provided.
Was that it? Was that the end? Did we do it? We fucked that shit up. I didn't get a single weapon. Not a single weapon. I didn't get jack shit off that, but a bunch of tokens. God damn, that was fun. Serp said I got a gravity card and I could basically fly. That was cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dude, and this is my 7th time. Good God. What'd you guys get damage-wise? I got 331 billion. Serp says 728 billion. Hell yeah. Only 306 billion. Thought I was cooking like yesterday. It's all in those cards, man. It's all in the cards you choose. I think, do we have time to... Yeah, we have time to jump down here for the...
environmental data collection at the Axiom deposit has been completed. Please activate the stabilizer.
Oh my God, look at this lighting. That's fucking amazing. Apparently whoever was with us the other day was back today. I got 90 million. They killed that bitch quick. $80 million, Jedi says. Yeah, yeah. There was somebody out there hella strong. All right, so what do you want to do now? Since the trials don't seem to be wanting to give any weapons away, you're gonna try to do Carol's on hard.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Axion Teeth mission. Which one? This one? Let me switch back to my Raven. Jedi says, someone told me trial is best for weapons. My 7th run and 0 guns from the trials.
Descendant. Vulgus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
Got another cat. $52. Yeah, Jedi, I still think Sigma is really the best place to farm for the transcendent weapons because it's so much quicker. It's such a quicker mission. So you can do, like, in the time that it took you to do a trial, you could have done a shitload of the Sigmas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes sense to me. Oh shit, my headphones are trying to come off. Serp says, I think Sigma quality cap is 325. Is it? Did you check mailbox for the guns? I gotta do this shit again. I didn't get any guns in the mail. That'd be nice. Jenna said, all my guns were there in Lost and Found. No, I never have any weapons in Lost and Found. It's all that I ever get in Lost and Found is like modules and external reactors. I keep my My gun's clean. Clear, I should say. Cool. All right. So what do y'all want to do now? Legion? Laboratory. Okay. Jedi says I got one gun from there. The sniper one. All mine I'm getting all mine from Sigma. I mean,
That's enough chat for now.
Troop deployment to target location complete. Beginning operation.
An intruder. Oh. I can collect
A present.
Large-scale enemy activity detected at current location. Watch out for enemy raids.
Well, what do you think of the beautiful masterpiece I created?
Laboratory entry route confirmed. Break through quickly on your bike, Descendant.
Time to extract the You are truly ugly. Ugly, I said. Yes.
Nothing on my end. Same. Same, says Jetta. You want to give it another shot? Here we go.
I'll consume you.
Troop deployment to target location complete. Beginning operation.
An intruder. Oh.
Then I said this back alley build is fun, man. There's a joke there. I'm sure of it. But I'm too preoccupied to think of it.
Large-scale enemy activity detected at current location. Watch out for enemy raids.
What do you think of that beautiful masterpiece I created?
Laboratory entry route confirmed. Break through quickly on your bike, Descendant.
Oh, right to a wall. Nope. Nada. Yeah, I see why they call it the back alley now. That fourth ability, you see the back alley well. Where to next? Jedi says 4 billion damage. What the fuck? This build is underrated. Where y'all want to go now? Anywhere. Okay. We can't. Onslaught's still closed. I mean, I haven't checked it, but I'm pretty sure it's still closed. Let's see. Wait. Wait. Holy shit. It's back up. And I hit 4. I didn't. Oh shit. I may have fucked us, guys. We're doing Onslaught 4 here. Yeah, I'm a back out. I'm a back out. I was not expecting it to work. Because literally just like 3 or 4 hours ago before I started to stream, it wasn't working. So hold on. Okay.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable.
Serp says,
Protect
no,
the
let's
objective
try.
from all threats. You can configure RK parameters
Here we go.
based on analysis of combat data. Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage within the time limit.
Time for shadow.
Shit.
Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. It has you in its sights, Descendant. Be careful. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy. Source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit. located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
Goddamn, give me something decent. Jesus Christ, I guess we'll do that.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
Oh yeah, they made it a lot shorter. Jenna said they made it shorter.
Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies. Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful.
was afraid that was about to happen. I was afraid that was about to happen. We came close. That set on the side ran in there so fast, says Jedi. Yeah, dude. Those little fuckers are quick. I did 8 billion damage, but only got 89 kills, says Sir. I got 700 kills and 19 billion. Not too shabby. Yes, exactly right, Serp says, but remember I was Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, if you had been prepared, if I hadn't just clicked the button without making sure everybody was ready, we probably would have made it through that. We can give it a try again if you want. If everybody get who they want equipped. And then just holler when you're ready. Serp says, okay, I'll bring Raven. That should be a pretty good little crew. Viessa, Bunny, and Raven. Are we ready? Serp said Viessa and Raven, correct and Bunny. Yeah, that says, oh yeah.
The energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats. You can configure RK parameters based on analysis of combat data. Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit. Source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit. mimic quietly to avoid alerting enemies. Target coordinates to your receive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies. Emergency suppression device deployment complete. Descendant, please make use of this. Device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit.
Nope. I got a purple ring. Yay. I got a purple ring, everybody. How awesome. Oh shit. Where'd my lighter go? 58 billion, says Jedi. Only 9.5 billion here. $38. Oh shit! It's time for Wall Crasher. $342 million. That's about my new average now, with my new gun and shit. With her, anyway. $382 million, says Jedi. $1.6 billion, says Sir. Jedi said this place isn't for buns. Not with the build that you got, I don't think. Jedi said, yeah, this is farming build. All right. Sadly, it is that time again. And I must say goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Sir, Jedi, gentlemen, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thank you for running with me. We kicked some serious ass today. We didn't get any of the stuff we wanted, but we did kick some ass, and that's good enough. Thank you for all y'all who are out there lurking. I know there was a few of you out there. I could see the numbers going up and down. Thank you guys for being here. And for those of you who are watching this video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. We just got a random jump in here. It's you know, Serena in a bikini, so it's hard to argue. If any of you groups of people that I just mentioned saw something here that you were entertained by, maybe it made you laugh, chuckle, or smile, or maybe you just like watching scantily clad ladies blow shit up, whatever it may be, perhaps you could see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, perhaps even a subscribe. A subscribe would be really awesome. I'm 40 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and membership, so anything that you could do to get the channel one step closer to that would be really awesome. Jedi said, well, time to go farm weapons. Later, guys. Peace out, dude. You have a good day. Also, if you should choose to support the channel in a different way, you will find links to my Patreon and my coffee on my YouTube description page. Speaking of which, I believe, are you about to stream, Jedi? Because I'll tell whoever might be here to go follow you. Yeah, dude's losing his shit back there. Definitely losing his shit. Oh, okay. Jedi says no, he's not streaming. But you should still go follow his channel anyway. Again, totally optional, totally up to you, but if you saw something here you think might be worth a buck or two, that'd be the place to drop it. And while you're at that, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I've got over 1,600 videos, all kinds of shit to entertain your eyeballs. I've got concerts I've been to. I've got original music that I write the lyrics to and give life through an AI app in the form of a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You'll find 10 albums on my channel currently. More are coming. You know, it's about 12 songs a piece, about 30 minutes a piece. Not a huge investment in your time to give one a try, and you never know, you may really dig it. Also, you can find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character, Simulated Wrestling Federation. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania. Then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday. That's Tuesday night download. And I've got more stuff coming down the pike. Also every Tuesday through Saturday, it's a morning daily thingy. I live stream this here wonderful game that we all love so very much, First Descendant. Sometimes chat joins in, as you saw here today. We take on some of the harder missions or just go farming for materials. Sometimes they're here to give me advice, and sometimes they're here to give me shit. But a fun time is had by all regardless, and we would love for you to be a part of it. So if you see us pop up in your feed, don't hesitate to stop by and join in the fun. Also, every Friday between 8 and 11, it's Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play Fall Guys and Fortnite. Much like with this game, I'm totally open to playing with chat, but only if you want to duo, trio, or squad up against the general public. Just throw it in the comments or in the chat. Say, hey, let's play, and I'll be down for it. No customs, no one-on-one. Sorry, that's just the way it is. And on top of all that, I got a shitload of playthroughs. All kinds of genres. All kinds of titles. horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulators, gotcha games. I'm down to play just about anything, and I have a massive library of almost 350 games that I've played very little of. So if there's something that you would like to see me play, drop it in the comments. I will check the library. If it's in there, hey, it gets bumped up to the top of the list to be rotated in after I complete the next one. It is just that easy to have impact and influence on the content produced by this channel. And because I know you need more, I'm also doing movie reviews right now. I've got a Spider-Man, should be out. I'm pretty sure it'll be out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna try really hard to get it out tomorrow. But yeah, that's the thing that I'm doing now. I've got a handful up on the channel at the moment. More on the way, so keep an eye out for those. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kids, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. You guys are awesome. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys and your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, big thanks to Serp. Big thanks to Jedi. Go follow their channels. I don't know if you have one, Serp, but if he does, go follow it. Go follow Jedi's too. They're cool dudes. And until next time, later.